Welcome, everybody, to War Commander Unshackled. Well, it is the end of the new age. Now, we have almost a full panel on tonight. We have David the Douche. And I need to mute myself. There we go. We have Deezer. We have Destroyer. We have Fear the Asshole Peel. We have Hellfire. We have Merc. We have Steven, Venom, and yours truly, Shadow Killer. Yeah, Fear, I noticed. I just hit the wrong button. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, cool. Well, the event is over. It is time to break this bitch down. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and say it first because, I got shit. I did the event 3 times, and I got all 3 heroes, and that's it. It was really, I'm going to say this, and you guys are going to, you medium levels out there are going to get so pissed off, but I got to say it. I had absolutely no fucking problems this event. None. I didn't get disconnected. I had a very smooth event. The only problem I had the whole event was my drones targeting the hammers. Instead of my drones on my elites, on my Omega Titan would ignore everything else and go straight for the hammers. Other than that, I had no problems. None. I didn't lag. I didn't disconnect. It was smooth, but it bored the living shit out of me. I mean, I flew through it. I used air through 90% of the whole thing. 90% of it I did air. Only a couple bases. The cave base I couldn't do air in. And that I just used liberators. And that one with all the sandstorms coming out. I used my howlers for it. Other than that, I skipped right through this event. Sorry, KS. I'll be honest, I give this an 8. And this event an 8 for the sheer reason the drones. The AI is so fucked up that, it still hasn't been fixed. And that was my biggest problem with this event. I mean, I got the last hero with like 5 minutes to spare. Because I've been gone almost the whole event. I've been out doing real stuff out in the real world. Don't tell nobody it's a secret. But other than that,
you found midgets.
No, man, I found a brand new vehicle.
And it runs on midget peers.
So I've been
midgets
everywhere. But other than that, I had absolutely no problems this event, man. I'm serious. I mean, other than the drones, it was all right. I like the one attack, where you have one attack to get all that done. I mean, it was a change. The defensive waves, no problem. I swept right through that. Now I understand mid-levels, got their asses kicked on after 17. They got pretty much beat the fuck up on the defensive waves. But me personally, I heard a lot of people got 17, 18, after 17, they got their asses kicked.
Oh, I didn't notice. It just went through so easily.
Yeah. But I'm talking about like a 33. Yeah. But you know something? A level 33 shouldn't be able to go through the whole event.
No.
Oh, no.
Okay. Yep. I mean, 17, 18, that should be their limit there. So I'll be honest, the defensive waves was balanced, enough. Yeah. But I mean, that's my own opinion. Dark Shadows, what about you? What do you think?
Caught me with my mouth full. I'm pulling a Tech Ninja. I'll give it a 7.5. Low. Yeah, I'll just say an 8. I went through it all the way through. Now, 120 was a bastard of a base.
No.
For some. Once you got the hang of it, you figured out what you needed to do, then yeah. But I went through the whole thing. I got all 3 heroes. I got the trophy and event done. So Yeah, as you said, I mean, defense waves are basically, honestly, onslaughts are harder defense. But
I ain't had no problem with 110.
120.
Oh, yeah, 110 wasn't hard at all.
I mean-
120 is talking about.
120 with the missile bastion in the back.
Oh, that was
Oh yeah, I
cool.
only did that bitch once.
Uh-huh.
You're right. You're right. I only did that bitch once.
So
Yeah.
you didn't do the event 3
Well-
times. You only did the event 1 time.
Yeah, I did. Okay, let me
You
rephrase.
re-rolled
I did a
2 more.
complete set. That's attacking, defense, and mass submission once.
Same.
Right.
And the other 2, I did just attacking and defending, and that was it. Yeah, that 120 was there. That one was a motherfucker, boy.
That's how Shadow plays. If it's too hard, he just ignores it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm not killing my shit now when I can do everything else easier.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Well, at least you had a use for your raining blood.
Yes.
I didn't have that.
Was, oh, okay. Well, Raining Blood was a key in that. Thank you, David,
Yeah.
for pointing that out. I mean, I had heard a little bit about it, but I was on the fence.
Actually, to be quite honest, I saw a video with somebody using that. I think,
Well, that's fine.
or no, they used
You
their
can't
fan.
call
But
in.
they used their fan, and I'm like, going, let me try Raining Blood, and it actually took 2 tries to get it. But once
Yep.
you got it, that's it. The base is easy.
Yeah.
Yep. It took me 8 missiles, the Raining Blood op, and my air. And I'm gonna shut up and then I'll leave for my turn.
But I mean, for the lower and mid levels, this event was probably a bitch. That's it in a nutshell.
All right, Dijur, what do you think about the event?
I give it about a 7, maybe 7.5. The first time I ran into 50, I'm like, holy 30 word. And I pulled in Twin Titans, my Titan, my Sandstorm, and 2 or 3 of the Wing Owls. And I'm like, I barely made it. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. We're not doing this again, because that's 24, 25 hours of repair. So, I mean, I stopped at 45 and just repeated. I got rolling. I said, okay, we're good. That's it for me. And bye. It just, I mean, I don't know how. I saw a couple videos doing 50s, and I'm like, how in the world are these people just walking through 50? And
Which
I
one was
can't
the
do
50?
it with the one with the magically appearing sandstorms.
I'll-
It was
Oh,
I'll
was
the
easy.
just-
one with the undefended base, and after 2 to 3 minutes, the sandstorms came.
Yeah,
And
Alright,
you just
so
pointed
I'll
out
tell you how
the
to
key.
take that one.
Fast.
Howlers.
No.
No.
It has nothing to do with
Legion drones.
Dino.
That's what I used.
Dina
Dino.
and 2 owls.
it. I did it with my Omega
Yeah.
Titan. That's all I used. My
Oh, was
Omega
nothing
Titan.
loaded?
All
Which
it
one-
was, the minute you started the attack, kill the base. That by the time you swept the base from left, or from, I should say, northwest to southeast, by the time you got the base 90% done, that's when they started to spawn. And
Yep.
you could get it done quickly enough that you would have completed the base before you took any damage at all.
I
The
used
key
Howlers.
to that base, you could have used Howlers. You could use any fast mover. The key to that base was simple. That was the base that was based on speed. Think about Kickside, what they've done recently. You've got to look at this. Kickside plays mind games with us, and people fail to realize that. And that is, we just had an event where it was based on how fast can you get it done. Then the developers thought, oh, this is cute. We'll make a base that if you do it quickly, you receive no damage. If you drum around and just do it real slow and think that you have all this free time and there's nothing going to come at you, then we'll fucking hit you from all sides and put damage on you.
You could do it
It's a
slow.
joke based. I wasn't going to waste time picking off the sandstorms, keeping them at bay while
I didn't do that.
went through it. Well,
First
you're
time
better than me.
I ran through it, I used just Dina and would run around the sandstorms, just picking things off bit by bit. So you could do it that way.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
But the second time, I ran Dina around the back, killed the 2
Towers.
radio towers, then used Dina to kill the 2 hunters, then sent Titan Sandstorm and just quickly killed the base.
Well, I
I
did it.
used Howlers. I ran Howlers right through that bitch.
You did Howlers fast. I did it 3 times with just the Titan. So
Yep, I did Howlers with a quickness.
I've got to learn something because I'm sorry, but I use Twin Titans. My I don't have an Omega. I got an Elite Titan, my Elite Sandstorm, and I still had to pull in some owls behind it to finish it off. So I'm doing something wrong.
No, the only thing you needed to do was kill the communication towers, and then the Flak and the Hunter, and then bring in 2 owls. Because the owls move too fast for the sandstorms to be able to kill them.
Yep.
Yeah, see, there were all kinds of ways to kill that 50.
Yeah, or in the beginning, out Titan and Sandstorm and just Ruby.
Yeah.
It's just like that cave base for all the ninjas and all the hidden shit.
Oh,
all I used was Liberators. That was it. I sent Liberators through there and it walked right through it.
How much damage did you take?
About 30 minutes.
Also on the 80?
The cave one where all the little ninjas.
No, you had 2 cave bases. You had the 30, the Master 1. That was the normal one with the acolytes in it. And then you had the 80, where behind all the trophies.
I had the 80. I did the 80. That one right there. I just used Liberators. I got 30 minutes of damage.
Yeah. See, now on that, I used the Growler to bait with its drones.
I lined up not me. I lined up Liberators from wall to wall and turned a fist on and let them go to town.
Yep, exactly what I did.
Yes, I did. Like I said, I parked the Growler, let the drones just keep going out, and then I laid out my Liberators. I set them on fist, and then I took 2 hours and controlled them, and then just swept back and forth. Knock that out.
All right, Destroyer. What did you think about the event?
Well, the event wasn't hard. There were a few bases that you had to take apart one by one, but that's how it usually is. I did the event about today. It was about 10:45, and I was able to go all the way to 100 before the event actually ended, even through a flash crash. Between the regular bases, all the way up to about 80, roughly, you can just easily use your air and a few ground. And then the easy bases where they give you the free units. But other than that, the event wasn't really that hard. I had used a lot more missiles than I usually do, though, but I give it about a 7.5 to 8.
All right. Fear.
I was kind of strapped for time, so I kind of had to try to just do the best.
Apple.
So much for him. Hellfire.
Well, I want to split it in defense and attack because I think the defense could have been a little bit more challenging. So I will give that a 5. The attack, I will give it a solid 8, mainly because of finally we had a base that was challenging, the 120.
Man, that was a bitch base.
Yeah, well, I can really imagine that a lot of people had something they looked in the base and said, "Oh no, I will restart."
Oh no, I went through it, but it was a bitch.
Yeah, well, as a lot of the Unshackled people know, on the start of the event, it was my last base that I did online. So I killed my Juggernaut in it. It was not a Juggernaut base. No, it was finally a base that you really had to pick apart. And you couldn't just come in with your Omega Titan and all the other fancy toys and just start smashing, going like Hulk, smash. There was more a base that you really had to pick things apart, fly around, take that one out, then something else could be opened up. And I like those kinds of bases.
All right. Hey, Leinster, what's happening, man?
Hey, Lancer.
Not much. How's it going, gentlemen?
All right. Well, since you're up in line, how'd you think? How do you rate the event?
It was pretty solid. I think I'm going to stick with everyone else, going between a 7 and an 8 and everything. For me, it was really easy and everything. I think I went through 7 rounds of it. I did every base, all 7 rounds. That 120 base, once you got the hang of it, it was tit. I was telling my guys just fly the OT up around to the far north. OT would actually go off the screen, and you just bring it around towards the top, and the drones are going to take out the bunker in that back top corner. As soon as you did that, you could bring 3 owls around the back side and take out the missile bastion, and then 4 or 5 Mavericks on that base, and then T back around west side, set it on Ruby, and have Dina as backup, and you mow right through the damn thing.
I forgot how I took it. I forgot how I did. I know I did a lot of end of attack hits, and I had to call my Dina. But I think I used her through almost the whole base. I think I coined her once. I lost when the first because I only hit it once. I just wanted that token, and that was it.
Ardra, man, she is one badass unit.
Yeah, I got her built, and I went ahead and built the Apollo one just because I use the Apollos. Yeah.
Well, my first run through, I got the token, and then I got her right away, built her, and then I took and put 3 Vins and the rest libs in up 2, and I could do all the way up to base 110, without repairing it.
Damn.
Wow.
Matter of fact, let me go ahead and pull it up. Let me screenshot. Well, hold on. We'll do that in a second. Let's see. Steven, what did you rate the event?
I'm a lower level, so it was kind of hard. I didn't get past the 65. So based on what I noticed, I would probably rate it like an 8. Because I just had to go into the metal shop and buy Twin Titans up every time I went to go to the 50 and 55. Well, not 55, but 50.
Cool.
All right. Venom.
Yeah, I agree with Steven, as a mid-level, it's an 8. I agree totally with Leinster, Hellfire, certainly with Hellfire and I should. Okay. But to me, it was a solid 8. The 120 base, it took me all but 4 minutes. I had 4 minutes left on the timer, and that was an hour base. So it wasn't a base that you could just go through. At least I couldn't go through it. If you did it tactically, it wasn't hard to accomplish. Obviously, Leinster has better toys and far more long-term game technique than I have. So he figured out a way quickly that allowed him to do it probably a lot faster. He probably had, freaking half hour left on the damn base. But yeah, it was a solid 8. The defensive waves, again, I agree with Hellfire. They were a little bit easy on the top end, but I'm not disheartened by that. I think it's actually good that the low levels had a chance to complete a full defense if they could. Mid-low levels, not low levels. The attack waves were awesome. Pretty easy overall because in all the grand scheme of things, the payout of XP to wave was still low, so that the difficulty should have been that low. I mean, if it was harder, I would have expected more XP per completion. Like Shadow, I only did 1 full run through, and like Shadow, I didn't put in a lot of time on the event, so I'm not one to sit here and say that the event was super easy or super hard because I didn't have the seat time to really give a justifiable critique. But from my point of view, it was a solid 8.
All right.
Got it.
Well, I gotta take them to work. So what I'm gonna do is Daba made a pretty good fucking thing here about what people thought about the event. And I'll go ahead and I'll throw that up and you guys discuss what everybody else thought. I'll be back in just a minute.
I'll cut out, so I'll just say I give it 3 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5 Shadow Killers.
That's 7.
Ooh.
All right, Van, I'm gonna give you the power. I'll be right back.
Oh God, help us all.
Yes, help us all.
All right, so yeah, so you gave it a 7. You were go ahead and finish what you were saying if you had anything else to contribute.
Nah, it's fine.
All right. Mercs, if your audio is working, do you have anything to say? Because you're the only person on the panel who has yet to chime in.
I give the event about a 7. I could only play about half of it because of work and real life issues at the moment. But I ended up getting a hero and some other things I needed, but so it wasn't that bad.
Okay. All right. So out on the stream is the Daba experience flowchart of votes. So he did an excellent Daba's out there. He did an excellent little vote contest thing for what people basically thought of the event. Now there's two corresponding things here. One is just the most votes to least votes. Obviously, more people voted a solid 7. 20 votes went for that. 12 people voted for an 8 as an overall. On the other side, it's just numerically in order.
Yeah, I look at this chart and I think of like statistics where like 4 to 7, 8, 6, 7, 8 would be like the what I would expect to be high, just because everyone goes with the flow of the crowd and everything like that. I want to make a public apology. There was one fella he had voted a 1. Yes. So there's actually 58 votes, and 58 votes as of 5:30ish p.m. Eastern. That's when I officially made that because I didn't have much time, so I just quickly made this up. So yeah, this is the tally from the Unshackled show, from Shadow Killer's post, and everyone put their comments and all that, and doesn't say why they liked or disliked the event. It just shows their rating from 1 to 10. And so yeah, the left side is the votes are high to low, and then the right side is the rating is high to low. So 10 to 1. And then the left side is, obviously most people 7, 8, and 6. I would expect them to be because nobody wants to be mean and give it a 1 to 4, possibly a 5, because they want to break even.
And again, this wasn't a blind tally, so people would see who the person above them voted, yep. And they tend to follow the lead.
Yeah,
which is understandable.
But I see you also counted Dr. Phil,
which I think should be negated.
What happened?
Because he was the only one who gave it a 0.
No, he gave it a 10, I think.
No, I think
he gave it a 0. He gave it a 0, but 0 was not a.
Hold on. I want to challenge that.
It goes 10 to 1.
He gave it a 10, but who gave the 0 then?
No, he gave there was one guy
gave
the ratings.
Give it a 1.
Yeah, the ratings are 10 to 1. There is no tally for
0. 1
0 to 1.
That's what I'm saying. That one number 10 at the top is Dr. Phil, because he says I give it a 10 because I didn't play the event.
Oh yes, you're correct. You're correct. He gave it the highest rating. So
he goes,
theoretically, nobody gave it a 10.
Yeah.
So your error of margin is 1 vote for 10.
Yep. And I quote, I give it a solid 10 because I didn't do jack.
There you go. See. You know what? I'll be that guy. I'll give it a 10. Perfect event, no problems whatsoever. So there we go. There's my vote. Nah, this wasn't really that bad. I like the idea of the hero coin thingy, and I like.
One vote.
Huh?
You missed Lonnie's -10.
yeah, that's right. Lonnie -10.
It's not really on my scale. I just have 1 to 10.
Board. So the token system. Now we've had issues before with, Dr. Phil famously didn't like the restart token in the first place. Then they finally fixed it so that players could accomplish it. It wasn't so ridiculous to have to get into the master tracks or have to get through all the attack and defense before they could get the restart token. So they shifted that around. Now they've added yet another token into the fray, being this hero token. You liked the hero token. You just said, I don't think anybody here on the panel didn't like the hero token. I mean, was there anybody here who thought it was a stupid idea? Thought maybe that everything should have been just XP?
I don't know.
No,
You
I enjoyed it.
Diss it. I mean,
Okay.
it's 800k free.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it made your event a little bit shorter.
Oh yeah, by far.
800k XP shorter.
Yeah, no, but it made it shorter because most of the higher, then I'm talking about the higher levels, they were just, most of the higher levels already have everything what's in the event store.
Pretty much. The tech
Yeah.
and units, certainly.
Yeah, so the only thing you could go for was some tech, and were the hero and the trophy.
And I mean, you only got the hero token after you completed the full event.
Yeah.
So it was at a good spot. I mean, it's not like they were giving it away.
Everything.
No, and you had to work for the 120.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I made it. That's why they did it on purpose. So people who would actually want to go for it would actually try for it instead of those who just want to be lazy and not do it.
Exactly.
What about the big elephant in the room? The
Hey, it's not nice to talk about Shadow when he's not here.
No, I said elephant, not Sasquatch. Yeah, the big elephant in the room being the gold exchange for missing XP in the use it or lose it.
So I'd like to make a comment on that.
Yeah, sure. We'll go down the line. If you want to jump on it, you can.
I just happened to be looking in the forum for a specific thread, and there's a fella here. He goes, I purchased Orin with the XP top off. He had 500k XP and some change, and so it was Orin. So he had 500k. He needed 800k. So he had 5/8 of it. So he had more than half. It still cost him 292 gold to make the purchase. I was actually loading up my game to see the comparison rates.
Yes, because the conversion rate is 1 gold for every 1k XP.
Ouch.
That is correct. So he was 300,000, roughly 300,000 XP short. At
Yep.
10
So it cost
cents,
him about 300 gold.
at 10 cents per XP per 1,000 K XP. That, yeah.
So yeah, so I wasn't aware of that extremely crazy. So now that I'm aware of this conversion rate, well,
It is a
I
high
mean,
conversion rate, yes.
it's very high, but at least it lets people that they just need to get that last bit of thing right there.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so
point, yeah, because the point is, I mean, the way it's set up is that it will use all of your remaining XP up to the point, if to get that last thing you want.
yeah,
It's just that way for players to be able to get that last thing that they wanted that they might just not have gotten all the XP for.
Yeah, but come on, guys. Was any of the hero units at top worth 400 gold?
No.
Yes.
This is the thing. The point of this gold thing. Hold up. The point of this gold thing, I believe, wasn't for us to be getting those big units. Okay, I'm pretty sure
The tiny ones like the SF.
the point was, just to say you had something that was like 20k and you had 10, 15k and you just want to finish it up, so you'd spend 5 gold to do that.
yeah, you're looking at the low end of the scale, not the high end, high priced unit.
Yes, but I think that was more or less Kicksai's intent with this.
Yes, but they dropped the ball on the fact, like I said, it ends up equating United States dollars. It ends up equating to 10 cents for every gold, or
Just keep
for every
in
1,000.
terms of gold itself instead of
Well, no,
actual
but
money.
this is the point. So you're looking at I'm thinking if it was at 3 cents a gold, it would have cut the price marginally and would have put it at a more cost effective cost point for people using that option. Again, it is like you said, it is good for a low end, low XP item where you need to make up 10 or 15 or 20,000 or something like that. However, when you do look at it on the broad spectrum, it prices itself out of usefulness on the high end things. And when you look at the prize list, I mean, think about it. The prize list isn't. We had that prize list where like the major things were 20,000 and 30,000 XP. This prize list really isn't that. I mean, there are the low end things, but those are the single unlocks. Most people now we're going to go for the package deals, which are slightly more costly, but by far the price point there is more manageable, and you need more than one unit. You're not going to get one Acolyte at 60k XP when you can get 4 of them at 200k. Correct?
Yeah.
You know, it just makes more sense. So aside from the tech, which was inexpensive, to the best of my knowledge, any of the units, say a Purifier, so you unlocked Ardra, so you have a Purifier Expert, but you don't have a whole lot of Purifiers. So a Purifier was 225,000 XP. Now you have 50,000 XP left over. That means you still have 175,000 XP to make up. At this exchange rate, that's a little pricey, even for that little amount.
You need a minimum of 50% anyway.
Okay, you're right. So you have 115,000 XP, and you have 105 you need. Say that. Okay. Still, 105,000 XP you have to make up. It's still a little bit pricey in the long run.
Yes, but I mean, I still maintain my belief that Kickstarter's intent for this wasn't for people purchasing, the high end units. It was just for people that say get to the very end. They've got a few thousand XP left. They got nothing to spend it on, and they want to hit like 0. And they'll just be like, okay, I'll drop a couple coins, and I'll buy like this piece of tech or this one single unit or something.
Absolutely, and I 100% agree. And I also, I want to say this is something we've asked for time and time again. We've always been complaining of leftover, 2,000 XP from the event, which goes to waste. 4,000 XP from the event that goes to waste. This was a great step towards bridging that and coming up with a useful way to shed off XP that otherwise would have went to waste. So,
same for me.
Okay.
All I gotta say, all you fuckers are math geeks. Every single one of you.
I'm a cheap son of a bitch, is what I am.
I'll be honest. You fucking assholes just completely and totally confused the shit out of me. So I'll take your fucking word for it. I mean, goddamn, I'm sitting here like I just walk in, I hear all this math. I'm like, fuck, I quit school for a reason. Damn. Don't listen to me, kids. Finish school.
Well,
see what happens. Don't let me run the
seems to have a bug in it. Use it or lose it. Because I read a post about a guy. I think he first came to 0 experience, but he still had a hero token.
Yep.
Yeah, we can talk about that. That was discussed earlier.
Yeah.
And apparently, after you go to 0 XP, your use it or lose it button disappears.
Yep. The code was not written for the hero token as of yet, obviously, which I told him, and Kickside did fix it. They awarded him 1 experience point. And
I think that was the solution. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the solution. Give him 1 point, and his hero token came back.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're going to continue with these hero tokens, people, just be on the safe side. Use your hero token when you get it.
Yeah, I'll just briefly explain. So when they did the system, if a certain amount of people, evidently, who did not use their hero token specifically before the use it or lose it time came up, if they had no XP in their bank but held on to the hero token, when the use it or lose it banner was supposed to appear, because they had no accrued XP to spend on anything, they never got their banner. And in not getting their banner, they couldn't buy the prize and they had no token.
Yep.
So it was a matter of, like David said, it was referred to, and they made a way of giving that one single XP that would allow the system to recognize that you had XP to spend, pop the banner back up for you to look at your prize list. Not that you could purchase anything with the 1 XP, but it also gave you that banner, which allowed you to then reimburse that token for the hero. My suggestion was that next time Kixeye does this, when they reward the hero token, enact an extra single XP with that token reward. So your final wave of everything, you get your hero token and 1 XP. And this way you have an odd number of experience points. You're going to end up with that single XP at the end.
So like instead of 45,000, like 47,000.
No.
Yeah,
What he means is that if you do all the waves, you get the hero token and 1 XP.
Yeah.
Because of the 1 XP, everything in the gear store is a minimum of 20 Ks.
Yeah.
So you can never ever come to 0.
Yeah, but at the same time, the system will pop that up.
Not completely true, because if you use the new method of if you have 50% at least, I think still if he first had bought something with the extra gold, because then all of your XP gets to 0, then your banner also disappears.
Yeah, you have to use that token first, but I'm just thinking of easy ways around and forcing the system to understand. But regardless, it's for Kixeye and their infinite wisdom and development team to figure out how to fix an oversight. So hopefully, if we do push this process into the next event, it goes more smoothly.
And to be honest, I don't think you needed really to hold on to the hero token during all events, because I've seen really on several pages they were saying, well, if you get the hero token, get Ardra. Ardra was the best hero from all 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
Her and then Roland.
Yeah.
Because Orange isn't that good. I mean, it's personal opinion too, but he just shoots way too slow.
Well,
Ardra's way awesome.
Now, they're supposed to fix this at capacity for the tech.
It will be coming update.
Yeah, update probably won't be happening until tomorrow, guys. So don't. But I've added a reload speed to it.
Yep, and even then, it's still slow as heck, but it makes it better.
The armor, I'll probably use that one. In the shock.
Yeah, anti-shock.
And shredding shells. That will be my spec for him.
Yeah, like I speculated, because of these single level values of it being a level 1 right out the gate, I think it screwed up the system and thinking, okay, it's a low level, it can't hold much. Now they have to change that. They shouldn't have listed it as a level 1. They should have given it to you at,
level 10,
whatever that bridge. Yeah, a level 10 or level. Even if they coded in that level 0 has, you know what I mean? It's a nullified level instead of it coming up with level 1, level 2, level 3. Just be nullified and give you the.
Yeah, well, I think in basis the Ardra has the same schematic as a normal purifier of any normal hero, the new hero units or any of the new units. That means at level 1 you have 500 in your schematic. At level 5 you get 1000, and at max level you get 1500. So I'm thinking they're just sharing the same schematic.
Yeah, but because it's a single level unit, it's not like the others. Doesn't progress. They have to counter that somehow. Maybe they should just go straight to level 10.
Mm-hmm. And this will be Orin. I'll use the suppression bombs on them. And I'll use the heavy armor.
You know what the best thing to do with him is?
And a reload.
Best thing to do with him is rename him Oreo.
Nah. Shadow,
I know Shadow is one of the few who really uses the Apollos.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I am a rare breed.
And the
I
question
do
is,
use
what
them.
hero are you going to take out?
Oh no, I'm not. Oh, I won't. I'm using him right now just to play around with. But he's. I'm sorry, Dina and Pandora are by far the better air units.
Shadow, do you want to know the best way to use him that makes him really good?
Don't use him at all.
Scrap him.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
And at least we have the room. Then at least you have the space back.
That's the
Exactly.
everything. Best use is not to be built.
And somehow or another, my Ruby's on, but oh well. Now this is with the 25% fire rate. I've got it on all of them. So
I mean, himself. I want to see how he shoots.
It's not that. I mean,
well,
it's really good against Liberators because he stuns Liberators. But Purifiers will fuck them up. Hades will drop them out of the sky. Hades, that's my fear. I hate fucking Hades. I fucking despise them. Those are some fast-moving, destructive units.
Well, even Jericho shoots them pretty easy out of the sky.
Because they don't shoot and move.
Nope. And they take a little while to react and start moving. So that's enough for Jericho to give his salvo.
They're basically like the Nimbuses. They just take way too long for the ammo to actually land. Granted that the Apollos are better than Nimbuses in the fact that you can apply concussion and their fire thing lands a lot faster, but still.
But still, I like the Nimbus more because Nimbus has 550 range.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these could take more of a beating than the Nimbus can.
Overall, I would be more. I mean, once I finish up my my airfield and stuff, I probably will maybe throw in like 2 Apollos at level 1 or something.
They're not worth it. At level 1, they're.
It's just because I've got the extra space, and that's the biggest reason.
Shadow.
Huh?
What level are yours? Max now?
Yeah, I think my Hades are max. Hold on, I'll check. I'm working on my Vindicators right now.
Nice. My Sandstorm's almost 25. I got another.
I stopped my Juggernaut.
Stop your Sandstorm right now and scrap it. Only, and hear me out.
No, my Apollo's maxed.
Yeah, being level 25, you need at least another 5 levels till you can make it Omega. That is going to be a month.
35 days.
35 days,
yeah. Let's just call it a month. So there is no real upgrade between Elite and Omega. You know, there's no real benefit to do it. So if you're that far, there really isn't. There's nothing special. It's just like you're leveling it up now. It just gets slightly stronger, and then you can chuck the Omega Tech on, which is just a small boost onto it.
You get a drone or 2 there, but it's not really.
If you were like, 28, 29, I'd just say, yeah, sure, just do it. Get it to 30 because it's, 2 levels. It's quick and easy. Nothing to worry about. But when you're still looking at like, level, 20, 26, 27, even, anything under that, it's just not worth wasting your time. Go do something else. Because, I mean, all these new units, they take about 3 weeks, 23 days exactly, if I recall, to max them all out.
It's a salvage title on it, but I looked at the body on it.
Hey,
they salvaged it for superficial fucking metal.
Mothin. Thank you.
I don't see him.
I don't see him here, Mothin.
I would have mouthed. I would have.
It was Bubba.
Oh, he's in chat. Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, like focus on anything else. You're better off focusing on literally anything else than you are your Sandstorm at this point. Yeah, if we were given that, like second set of drones on the Sandstorm, then it would have been worth it. But seeing an Omega Sandstorm is just like an upgraded Elite Sandstorm. It's not really worth wasting, like 2 months doing all the Elite levels just to get it to the Omega. Unfortunately.
I need to finish upgrading that.
I mean, go do anything else. You're better off doing it that way.
All right. Well, my Furies are level 4 or 5, and I'll max those out then.
Yeah, do Furies. Furies, Purifiers, Hammers, Hades, whatever the fuck you want.
I'll max my Purifiers since they're level 6.
Anything is better than doing the Sandstorm.
All right, just wanted to make sure. And since I have nothing doing that much in my academy, I'm just upgrading all the low lane infantry.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm maxing out my shock troopers. They were level 3, and now they're level 10.
Question for Shadow, because he's screen sharing and everything. And why do you have your air set up like that, Shadow?
Like what? I'm messing around. I'm not doing anything.
I know. But in terms of placement of your air in your air tune,
I just throw the shit in there. I don't place anything. Whatever when I look at a base, I use the that damn thing with the radio tower.
Advanced Scout.
Yeah, Advanced Scout, and I set my air up accordingly. Right, this is what I use for the event. I'll be getting rid of. I'm go ahead and I don't use my hailstorms when I fight.
You don't have like a specific order you like things set up in?
No. I throw the shit in there, and if it works for me, then it works for me. If it doesn't, all right.
No, because in terms of being able to like micro heal things and specifically target,
I don't micro heal.
It's not just about micro healing, but say, for example, go back to your helipad for a sec.
All right.
I'm more anal about my placement and setups of.
I got Sandstorm gets to move first.
Yeah, but hear me out on this, Shadow. Say, for example, all that was dead, right? But you obviously don't want to spend a day healing your Sandstorm before you start healing everything else, right?
Yeah.
So, you'll micro heal your Sandstorm to try to build to upgrade something else. So to repair something else like Pandora, which will heal up fully in 1 hour, and then you can use her again. Do you do that?
No, nope. I'll be honest. If I'm in the middle of a fight and it's down and dirty, I click. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, I mean.
I'm not talking about just for PvP.
Here's the thing.
That's all
kill them off, and then you ain't got to worry about the placement.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. When it comes down to it, unless I lose it all. Now, if I lose it all, I'm done for the night because I won't spend 56 gold. No, I won't. I won't do 56 gold. I'll just let that shit heal. I'm done for the night. But other than that, I just let this shit fly. I mean, I don't care.
My thing is more placement in deployment. So, like with your ground platoons, if you place a unit in the number 1 slot, it's going to appear top left corner. Number 2 spot appears in the top right corner of the 4 cube deployment. So if I get accustomed to clicking on certain items that I use constantly, and I like to have them specifically in a certain place in the deployment queue of the platoons, so that I can rapidly click 2 together.
Yeah, I agree with that on the platoon. I agree
with air. It's a little bit different because they stack with like units,
and
so you don't
random,
have to worry about that.
And they're random.
Yeah.
But like, Shadow, can you screen share me for a sec?
Don't do it. He's just going to show Pokemon Go.
Yeah, that's right.
Just joking.
There you go.
Okay, cool. So, for example, mine's my air's repairing, but so I have mine set up like this for a reason. Okay, so when doing PvP and stuff, and or even PvE, and I lose, say, these, I put them there because they're in this thing, in this air. That's Dina's obviously the most important thing. I want Dina to be healing first. Okay, and I want to be able to repair the cyclones with her in case I need them. So I got them set up first, and they're quick and easy. So if I say don't want to be healing them, a few minutes or something, then that'll micro heal, and then I can deploy and it'll swap it. Keep swapping it and move it down, and then if I want to heal my Titan, I can set it up to heal my Titan only, and same thing for everything else. It's easy to move it around, but the reason why I don't put my Titan or my Sandstorm at the front is because to micro heal them takes a while. I can have so I can have my Dina fully healed in the time it'll take me just to micro heal them, or one of them.
Almost an hour or so.
Yeah, Dina heals in like less than an hour, so. I mean, that's my reason. So if, say, I fuck up and I kill all my shit, I can at least organize how I repair them faster without having to be stuck. Because if you got, say, Titan at the front, you have to wait, like whatever time it is to micro heal it so that you can deploy it and then move shift the queue down. And same thing with the Sandstorm. That's why I put them further back. It's a lot easier to control what you want to heal. And then the same here. I've got these are all like level 1 or level 2 or something, so they're pretty shit. But I kind of just threw them in there to kind of test them out during the event. Anyway, same thing here though. I got Pandora first because she's the most used, and as you can see, I got all gold tech on her. She's awesome. But yeah, I've put her at the very front so that I can heal her first instead of having to waste time healing them because she's my most used unit in that whole toon. I'm just to ask, does anybody else do that, or is it just me? Or?
I do similar. I don't really pay that much attention. I do keep my my Titan in the first position, but I do try. Although I must say I've had issues, only with air. I've had issues where I have. For example, I've had my Titan, I've had Night Owls, and I've had Cyclones. Okay, those are the 3 units being put into the airfield. I will put in the Titan in first position. I will put in 2 or 3 Cyclones, and then I'll start loading into it some Night Owls. Well, every once in a while it'll put in 2 of the Night Owls in between the Cyclones, and then the remainder of the Night Owls on the tail end. It doesn't necessarily properly position them in line when I do mine. It should, it's supposed to, but it doesn't necessarily do it every time. And I've spent 15, 20 minutes removing, replacing, pulling out a Cyclone, putting in the Cyclone until it locks itself in the correct linear pattern.
It does, as you can see, I just, kind of just did it there, and, it works.
No, but see, you've got a Fury between your Pandora.
Yeah, but I did that on purpose.
Oh, I didn't see that. I thought
it was. Fury. So I went Fury, Pandora.
No, I can understand that. But if you were doing Pandora, Cyclone, and then the rest are all Furies, occasionally I've had it where it'll go Pandora, Cyclone, Fury, Cyclone, Fury. Yours doesn't. Yours works flawlessly.
Yeah, I've never really had that happen. I've had that. The only time I've had what you're talking about happen is
it's most common.
Platoon.
Yeah, it's most common with platoons for workshop items. Like you might have a specific icon in a specific workshop, and when you're clustering different workshops of the same type unit, it'll randomly throw them in. Like that I know of, it occurs, but it's occurred in my air unit, not based on workshopping, but based on actual unit itself. So, but like I said, but I'm the same way. I do place in specific positions certain items that I use more common than not. I am willing to wait out the time to. In fact, I'm more often than not, especially right after this event, I'm only running a micro-healed Titan and a micro-healed Sandstorm. You know, I'm not claiming repairs. I'm just not going to do it. I don't care. I'll let it sit tonight, and it'll repair more by tomorrow morning. It'll be 50% repaired, and then I'll go out and I'll use it. It'll come down. If I get damage, it'll come down. If not, then I'll let it heal again tomorrow night. But I don't mind running micro-healed units, and I don't mind waiting the 45 minutes for the Titan to get to a point where it's deployable again, or the Sandstorm. That really doesn't bother me.
I'm an impatient motherfucker. I want to do it, and I want to do it now.
I want to go in Goose. I want it now.
I am way too impatient. But I've always been, so, some shit just never changes. Whoa. That's why I forgot I had that bitch on. Heartless whore.
Did you remember to activate your power plants during the defense waves? No. Some things just never change.
No, sure didn't.
Hey, you guys like my trophy?
No. It should be saying eat at owls.
Well, yeah, first.
I got a silver one.
I got a bronze one.
I got bronze. I didn't care.
I just want to say only one of us on the panel that I know of has a gold one.
But we don't appreciate that.
I clearly have a gold one.
You're not the only one.
Obviously, you're not looking at Peel's picture.
I'm not. Okay. I'm not. I didn't know anybody else was up there with me. Dang it. I'll retract my statement and rechange it to only one of us was in the top 5.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, you had a cheap score first. I don't want to talk
and the top 3 were cheaters and hackers. So I mean, obviously, I was the best in the world.
Yeah.
I would just wake up in the morning and P excellence.
No, we're not going to start down that road again. We tried to explain that, and it failed.
All right, guys, I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Well, I think we've discussed pretty much everything.
Yeah, really.
Well, I do want to give Kickside a thumbs up for the 110.
And the 120.
The 110 is because it was a great way of farming resources.
I think across the board, Kickside did a very good job at supplying resources throughout the event.
Yeah.
And not just that base, but in a mono basis.
Yeah, you had the 20 and the 25 also.
For the low levels. I would like to see them, and I know we do have the missile bastion or the bastion bases occur during the event. I would hope that there would be a possibility in the future at some point that maybe we start seeing that added in with thorium. You can open up a thing and get 2 tech. Why can't you get a pop-up with 2 resources? You know what I mean? Give us cores and thorium. Give us silicone and cores. Give us silicone and thorium. That kind of stuff would be.
Yeah, well, you could buy them in the event store.
But I don't want to spend my XP on that shit. I don't want to spend that XP on the sector bar either. It drops plenty fast enough if you're in a sector full of.
If you're in a good sector, then I think especially in the beginning, every hour and a half, the sector bar will be full.
Yep.
I didn't hit any of those bases.
Me neither.
Not one. My Phantom is regular. It's pretty much scrapped. I don't use it ever. So I'm not going to worry about it.
My Phantom.
All right. Oh, shit. Wow. Are we really going to shut this bitch down in an hour?
We didn't.
Wow.
Did you guys see my forum post yet?
Yeah, I mean, I can't see anything from the forums, man. I can see that you post something, but I can't see, the results.
Let me screen share it then. Give us something to talk about.
Where you at? There you is.
What was this? Was a pretty, it was a pretty come see come saw event. It was a.
Oh, now you're gonna speak all fucking foreign on us, God damn it!
It was French, and it has actually no bearing
Hey,
whatsoever.
hey! No French talk. No French talking here.
Charlie
Francais.
Biscuits and Bisquick. No, but I mean, it was a pretty so-so event.
Fuck you,
really
Godscope. Fuck you.
Spectacular about it. So Godscope.
I've seen your base. I'll wait till you're sleeping, fucker. I will sneak attack your ass.
Hey, that's not a good idea, Shadow.
Oh man, I don't care. I will sneak his ass, and then I will hop and hop and hop and hop and hop. I'll be a jumping motherfucker. Oh wait, that's right. I can't jump.
Waiting for you to realize that.
There is no jump till sometime tomorrow. So if you're in a sector and you're getting your ass pounded, suck it up, Buttercup. You ain't going nowhere for the next 12 hours or so, if not longer. Oh, jumps are open. Oh,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Don't kill him.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Not if he jumps to you and flattens your base first.
You can't flatten my base.
Who?
Shut up. Nobody. God damn it.
Who visited you the other day?
Yeah, you leave my fucking pretty base alone, okay? This motherfucker is beautiful.
I like John.
It's not worth a damn. It's not worth a damn defense-wise against a PvP player, but it's really fucking pretty.
I was gonna say,
and I just can't bring myself to change that bitch over.
Didn't you just change it after I hit you?
Yeah.
I'm forced to set my base.
You had this new setup for like a week.
Pretty much, and it's so pretty. I'm just gonna leave it for a while.
Hey, Shadow.
Yo.
While we're waiting for Daba,
I'm ready.
I just wanted to remind everybody that next week after our payout is the gear store changing.
Yep, supposed to be changing. So if you don't have a hero unit, or no, fuck the hero units. If you don't have the tech for your goddamn howlers, don't be crying about it.
But there is a new offer out: €99, 99 gold for 1 expert howler and 5 of the gold tech.
All but the important.
No, they bring 5 bloodhound, 5 driving ace, and 5. What's the other one? Armored tires.
Oh, okay.
All right, Dava, you're up. Go ahead and speak your piece, my friend.
All right, so let's see if oh yeah, there we go. Cool. So yeah, whatever. We got War Commander Operation New Age, thoughts and feedback. Wow, yeah, disclaimer, this is my personal writing. This is nothing from Kixeye or any of that crap and legal mumbo jumbo. There we go. All right, whatever. So I got a new moniker I'm calling myself. This is my personal own. Deeking Daba, Deeking. If you Google what that is, you will see that matches me very, very matches my crazy eye moniker. So
I'm about to say, does it match Wildlife?
Oh yeah. Basically, according to Urban Dictionary, it says someone who just stares at somebody else just to like creep them out. And I'm like, yep, that's totally me. Because I needed something with D on it, with like an adjective. And I PM'd a bunch of my friends, Venom and David, and I think I hit Lonnie too. I'm like, yo, what's a good adjective for me that would describe me? And I was just Googling some random websites, and I found that. So
you see what Nighthawk put? Phil's replacement.
Yeah, possibly.
All right, go ahead.
Every month, I'm going to be putting up a poll. That's why I wanted to kind of go on the show. Every month, I'm going to be putting on a poll for you guys out there. 1 to 10.
First, he's going to write a poll for us.
So it's this one's Deking Daba's Poll Pit, POLL. What's her name? Skipjack gave me the idea for the pulpit part of it. Because she initially was saying deacon, like the deacon of a church. But yeah, I don't have that title yet, so yeah, close enough. So here you go. What's up, Commanders? Hang on. What's up, Commanders? We just recently had Operation New Age. Just
no, just go back to your white man voice.
Hopefully we were very successful in pushing the enemy forces out of our sector. We can be sure the Corpus, Sentinels, and survivors will be back. But for now, we can rest and enjoy a little relaxation, if you know what I mean. Now, I have a question for you. Yes, you. You reading this text right, well, I guess you hearing it now on YouTube right now, or reading it. A question for you, I have Commander Yoda reference. How successful were you at stopping the 3 factions from overpowering the sector? Did you enjoy the event? Have you ever wondered, oh, this is a really good event. What if they could just change this or that? Or, I wish this would different, or I wish Kickside would just change this, then my event would be so much better. What if there was a way to potentially have Kickside review your thoughts and comments? Well, this is the place for that. Yes, this poll right here, and future event ones. I'll try to have it out the day of the event, like the day of the event closing. There's way. For some reason, this one's on page 2 now, I think so. I don't know how I'm going to promote it, but whatever. I'll find a way. So I wish to issue a challenge, Commander. Please give feedback on whatever you like or dislike in the event. Here's the spot to voice your opinion. Please rate the event as we are a little halfway through it. Please provide constructive feedback on the event. Please rate the event, then post why you gave it the rating. Troll comments will be reported by me as troll comments. I challenge you to please consider the following. And good job, guys. I haven't seen any troll comments yet. So the idea of, these could be talking points too if you guys want to talk about them during the show, but the new idea of putting a faction tech into the event store, the idea of new one-hit bases, the idea of 3 hero units, but they're all max level, so you don't have to. We get a break in our tech center. The storyline, XP value for event. We went over the difficulty, having old units in the master waves instead of new units. The hero token, the new thing, with use it or lose it, where you're able to buy an item from the gear store with gold. Have at least 50% of the XP. So considering all these things above, please rate the event 1 to 10. If we, as the community, wish to get these events better, Kickside will need some feedback from us, the community. Unshackled or whatever community it is. This will be posted to all of the pages that I'm a part of. Yeah, I should probably get to doing that. So please go and vote. 1 through 10, with 1 being horrible and 10 being amazing, how the event was for you. Well, there you have your mission, should you choose to accept it. Oh, cool. My little smiley faces came up. I was concerned. Yeah, cool. There we go. That's me. That's totally me with them cool shades. Oh, yeah. So, again, thank you, Skipjack, for helping me get a pretty beefy-looking disclaimer. I'm not a Kickside. This is for all of us on the Unshackled show. None of us are Kickside moderators or employees. No, current panel, not at all, but current panel. Please keep your comments constructive and on point without violating the TOS rules of forums. For a list, please click that. So yeah, I couldn't think of 1 to 10, and I was trying to be like cheesy and whatnot, but yeah, there's 1 to 10. Fail. I guess I should have probably put the numbers on, but whatever. 10's at the bottom and 1's here, which it should be the other way, but well, forums. I might have to do 1 being the best then, because the forums does it backwards, because the best one should be at the top. But
all
see?
right, hold on. Guys, I have to interject real quick. Y'all need to be nice to David. This is his first time. Okay? Be nice. They're ragging on you hard, David. They're ragging on you hard, man.
Hey, please give me good stuff to make this better, where it would be more enjoyable and whatnot. Yeah, see me.
All right, this was his first time. All right, he'll get used to it. Dama, what are the results, though? What are the results?
Please do this on the pages too.
Inconclusive.
Yep, Nathan, it will be coming there. Love Daba. Okay, cool. So far we've got a couple votes. I wish it would. I guess I should probably vote, and then it'll. There we go. I'll vote it at 10. There we go. Now I can actually see the votes. So I did not play the event. Was 0. I really hated the event. 18%. So I put all these please list why. So it'd be interesting to see those. A lot of problems. 9%. This event was boring. So not a lot of. I like the event, but it could have been better. 31. All right, at least that's the biggest chunk. Event was entertaining. 9. I enjoyed the event. This was number 9, like 9 out of 10. Oh, Leinster was up there. Cool. And then I love the event. Only 4%. 1 vote. That's me. I have to vote because it won't let me see this unless I vote.
Must be nice.
I will be doing something like Dr. Phil did with this because I have off tomorrow. So I'm gonna write something for each one of those. Beware whoever is in the forums. But yeah, there's probably like all these people here, and then that's it. So it's not really popular yet because I didn't make it out to all the pages.
Yeah,
because Wednesday's a really bad day for me to be doing this kind of thing. Thursday would be much better if they ended the event on Thursday. But
now,
it is what it is.
Since there is no update notes and there is no March thing yet, if they have one tomorrow and I'm home, I'll throw a show together so we can throw down on it. Other than that, I think we're going to wrap this shit up. I've been on the road, so I'm kind of fucking tired.
On the road again.
Pretty much. All right, Daba.
You need to get back on the road again.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, Daba. You got any shout-outs?
You need to spin on your moped, wind in your hair. That'll wake you up.
I shaved my head.
I didn't see your head on your head.
I'm believing big.
Oh,
I didn't do that.
That's not gonna work.
Man, I got headphones in, man. That hurt. All
right, you got any shout-outs?
Yep, I have great faith in your community. I have a feeling we can get this thing up to like 5 pages. So for 5 pages, everyone that gets on there, it's a shout out for you guys. Congratulations for another, what's this event called? Operation New Age, another successful event for those who were able to do it. For signing in every day or every other day or whatever. Kickside keeps the game running. As much as we love to hate on this game, we're all here and we all love it. For one reason or another. Shout out to everyone, friends, family, whatever, because the community is family. We're all like family. And shout out to D-King Daba. He's amazing.
All right. Who's next on the list? Destroyer.
Gamer I play on Facebook. Mainly.
Sorry about that, guys.
Go ahead. Are you up, Destroyer? All right. Go ahead, Sphere.
What are we doing?
Shout out.
Shout out.
Hold on. Go ahead, Destroyer.
That's okay.
All right. You go.
Oh, goddamn. One of you motherfuckers go. God.
All right.
All right. I'll do peels for him. Daba's amazing, and Daba's the best player ever. All right, next.
Daba sucks balls. Shout out to Zeus. Shout out to Arc Samurai. Shout out to all you crazy bastards. Shout out to Smaug, YouTube as well. Shout out to Skipjack. Fuck all the haters. And yeah, keep it at that.
All right. Now it's your turn. Fuck nuts. Go ahead, Destroyer.
Well, shout out to everybody here. Shout out to Skip for being amazing and helping us get that Expert Tempest next month. That'll be lots of fun. And shout out to all the little bastards out there running around.
All right, Hellfire.
First, I want to shout out to hit this pedal, because we every week we still come to help the community, and I hope we can do this a long time. Shout out to the YouTube community, and shout out to my sector guys.
All right, Mark, you're up.
Shout out to the panel, and I know everybody just went over Daba's deal, but if everybody goes to the forum, I put it on the Unshackled page. Somebody put up a post about the next event leader, and Wrong Thinker actually posted that he was watching the thread and that he would be interested in the results.
All right, awesome. All right, Steven. Stefan, are you there?
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
Next.
Venom.
I thought I was gonna segue into a Lionel Richie song there for a second.
Oh yeah, no.
Short and sweet as always. Shout out to my wife for putting up with me playing this god awful game. Although I didn't play that much of the event because we just celebrated our 1st year anniversary, so that took precedence over the event. Shout out to the family, and that's everybody out there who plays the game, the War Commander community, even the bastard stepchildren that we love to hate. Shout out to all y'all keeping this game rolling along, and the people on this panel for putting together these shows and informing them all, and Skipjack for informing us. So for all the moderators, Franco and Cyberpuss and all of them, regardless of your opinions, they do their job. We do our job. They hold the staff accountable. We hold them accountable. Let's just keep this game rolling along. Thank you all.
All right, Lonnie, you want to throw a shout out or what?
I'm here for the after show.
All right. Well, before I do my shout out, I want to remind everybody that we have our rave run, our after the event rave run, which will be Friday at 8:30 p.m.
Or
so. If you are the new rules for the rave run. If you are first time player on my show, I must see your workshop. Okay. If you are logging on and you want to be part of the fighting live, I will not show your workshop live. It'll be in the pre-show. All right. That is the new rule. Take it or leave it. You don't want to, no problem. It's 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you guys come and join us. That shit's a fucking blast. You don't need a mic, but you have to be willing to screen share. So you have to have a computer strong enough to be able to screen share. You don't have to have a mic. That's fine. I don't mind. But I would, because I talk for everybody. I can talk for everybody, so that's not a problem. All right.
And you must send Fear the Field 200 gold.
Yeah. All I ask is to see your workshop before we go live. That is it. All right. Other than that, it's open mic. It is open for everybody. I don't care who you're with. I don't really give a shit. If you want to come join, come on, join. It's a lot of fucking fun. So make sure you guys log in. Then we'll have the European version of Unshackled. It's, I think, 7 p.m. GMT. If I'm not mistaken, Dutch and Daba will be running that show. So make sure you guys log on to watch. I want to thank all you guys for coming out. It was a blast. This motherfucker rock and roll tonight. Make sure you like and subscribe to my page, to the Facebook page too. Hold on, I will post the link for y'all. Make sure you guys join up, like and subscribe to Facebook, the YouTube page. Make sure you guys come and watch us again. We are War Commander Unshackled. We're out, guys. Peace, bitches.
Pokemon.